Good evening, I'm Blake Hansen. Dallas police, loved ones, and the community gathered at Watermark Community Church in North Dallas to honor the life of Officer Darron Burks, who was killed in the line of duty last week.
What we do know is that his life and his sacrifice were not in vain. The legacy he leaves behind is one of courage, dedication, and honor.
Officers from across the country traveled to North Texas to honor Officer Burks. The longtime educator turned rookie police officer was remembered as a kind, compassionate man. The service included emotional words from Burks' mother. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more on the legacy. Amelia.
Blake, one of the ways the city of Dallas is honoring fallen Officer Darron Burks is by displaying his badge number on the Omni Hotel behind me. Thousands of people and police agencies from across the country came together today to celebrate Burks' life and legacy. Today's funeral service ended with some powerful remarks from Burks' mother about her beloved son. A final goodbye to a fallen hero.
Today, Miss Jeffries, we celebrate the life of your son. How he impacted not just us, but everyone in this world.
Dallas police officer Darron Burks was described as a man of honor, courage, and determination. An officer who could change the atmosphere of a scene just with his presence.
But we all have one thing in common. We're all heartbroken, we're angry, and we grieve.
Those at Saturday's service inside Watermark Church heard from city and state leaders, Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia, and the person who knew Burks best, his mother.
Darron had love for everybody. He saw good in everybody.
Cherie Jeffrey had a close bond with her son.
My son honored me every day. My son did not wait to my birthday. He didn't wait to Christmas. He didn't wait to New Year. He didn't wait to Easter. He didn't wait to Mother's Day. My son honored me every day.
After graduating from Lake Highlands High School, Burks went on to Paul Quinn College and became a math teacher for 17 years before answering the call to join the force in 2023. Even without a whiteboard or a classroom, Burks never stopped teaching.
And instead of math, he taught us all life lessons. How to be a better person, to listen, to laugh, to love, and serve something greater than yourself.
The rookie officer was killed in the line of duty on August 29th when a 30-year-old gunman approached his patrol car and shot him. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia called it an execution.
We need to love each other more than we love each other.
Jeffrey ended her remarks by expressing her love for the Dallas Police Department, and she vowed she'd always be there for them, just like her son.
I love each and every one of you. Anytime that I can be a help to any of you, call me. I would do my very best. My very best. Because that's what my son would always do. He would do his very best.
After the funeral service, there was a police honor ceremony for Burks. Then a police procession escorted him to the cemetery for a private burial. Blake, back to you.
All right, Amelia, thanks.